Have you ever hit that 2 p.m. slump and reached for a brightly colored can promising extreme focus, enhanced performance, and unlimited energy? Have you ever wondered if that rush is actually helping your body or if it's just a carefully engineered chemical cocktail masking sheer exhaustion? You're not alone. Convenience store coolers are lined with cans boasting aggressive names and massive caffeine counts. But what do they actually do to your body? Today, we're breaking down the science, the ingredients, and the facts behind energy drinks. Welcome back to Beyond the Label, the podcast where we dive into the science of food and nutrition so you can make more informed choices at the grocery store. I'm your host, and today we're tackling episode 7, energy drinks. Are they actually good or bad? Whether you're a college student cramming for midterms, a night shift worker trying to stay awake, or an athlete looking for a pre-workout boost, you have likely consumed these beverages. They are a multi-billion-dollar industry, but there's a massive amount of confusion and frankly, a lot of misleading marketing out there. It is incredibly easy to assume that a drink packed with vitamins and amino acids is a health tonic, while critics argue they're a public health hazard waiting to trigger a heart attack. Today, we're going to strip away the buzzwords and look at the reality. We will explore what these drinks actually are, how their ingredients manipulate your brain chemistry, and what current, evidence-based science says about their safety and health impacts. No fear-mongering, no hype, and no lecturing. Just the objective facts to help you navigate the beverage aisle with confidence. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is an energy drink? At its core, an energy drink is a beverage designed to specifically heavily stimulate your central nervous system. Caffeine is an undisputed heavyweight champion here. It is the primary active ingredient that gives you that immediate jolt. Then, you have guarana. Guarana is the plant native to Amazon, and it is a crucial fact that many customers completely miss. Guarana contains naturally high amounts of caffeine, so when a label boasts about its caffeine content and they list guarana separately as an energy blend, you might actually be getting a stealthy extra dose of caffeine that might not be fully reflected in the primary number on the nutrition label. Next up is taurine, an amino acid that naturally occurs in the human body. It is added because some studies suggest it might support athletic performance, though the long-term effects of consuming it in massive concentrated amounts alongside high caffeine is still being actively researched. Finally, we have the sweet stuff. A standard 16-ounce energy drink can contain up to 60 grams of added sugar. That is about 15 teaspoons in a single can, far exceeding the daily recommended limits. To combat the sugar stigma, many brands now rely on artificial sweeteners, giving you 0 calories but maintaining an intense hyper-sweet flavor profile. How exactly do these drinks wake you up? Flavor chemists and beverage engineers rely on the psychological power of caffeine. It is a common misconception that caffeine gives you pure caloric energy. Instead, it works like a neurological trick by blocking a chemical in your brain called adenosine. Throughout the day, adenosine slowly builds up in your nervous system. It binds to specific receptors, signaling your body it's time to get tired. It is your built-in sleep mechanism. Caffeine is structurally very similar to adenosine. When you drink it, the caffeine rushes into your brain and docks into those exact same receptors, acting like a bouncer at a club. Your brain is temporarily prevented from realizing how tired your body actually is. Simultaneously, this blockade triggers a powerful domino effect. It increases the release of dopamine and adrenaline. Your heart rate increases, blood vessels constrict, and your liver releases stored sugar into your bloodstream. It is essentially a stimulated fight or flight response. Your body believes it needs to perform, so it allocates its resources accordingly. So how do energy drinks stack up against each other popular beverages? It simply comes down to chemical structure, intended use, and speed of consumption. Energy drinks versus coffee. Coffee is a naturally occurring agricultural product. When you brew up coffee, you get about 95 milligrams of caffeine, along with a complex array of natural antioxidants. Furthermore, hot coffee is usually sipped slowly. Energy drinks are highly engineered synthetic products packed with up to 300 milligrams of caffeine. Because they are carbonated, fruit-flavored, and served ice-cold, you drink them much faster, leading to a sharper, far more aggressive spike in your blood caffeine levels. Energy drinks versus sport drinks. This is a dangerous area of confusion. Sport drinks are explicitly designed for rehydration. They contain water, carbohydrates, and essential electrolytes like sodium to replace what you lose when you sweat. Energy drinks, conservatively, are formed to simulate your nervous system. Confusing the two and chugging an energy drink to hydrate during a grueling soccer game can lead to severe muscle cramping, dangerously elevated heart rates, and heart-related illnesses. Because the word energy sounds so beneficial, there are a lot of persistent myths surrounding these ingredients. Let's clear up a few right now. The first myth is that B vitamins and energy drinks give you physical energy. Marketers love highlighting vitamins B6 and B12. While B vitamins do help your body convert food into energy, drinking a massive excess of them will not magically give you more physical stamina unless you're actively vitamin deficient. They are water soluble, meaning your body simply flushes out what it does not need. The second myth is that energy drinks will severely dehydrate you. The truth is slightly more nuanced. While caffeine is a mild dehydrate, the volume of water in a standard 16-ounce energy drink generally offsets the effect in healthy adults sitting at a desk. However, the CDC notes that excessive caffeine can contribute to severe dehydration if you use energy drinks as a primary substitute for water during intense physical activity. The third myth is more caffeine equals better focus. Up to a certain point, caffeine improves cognitive vigilance, but because it aggressively stimulates the central nervous system, high doses can push you past focus and straight into frantic. It is heavily linked to anxiety, jitteriness, and a complete inability to concentrate. When we look at what reputable medical and scientific organizations say, the consensus is clear. Energy drinks are a tool that can be highly effective in moderation, but potentially dangerous in excess. When consumed safely by healthy adults, the National Institutes of Health notes that energy drinks can significantly improve reaction time, memory recall, and subjective feelings of alertness. In the realm of sports and science, a moderate dose of caffeine before exercise is proven to improve aerobic endurance and delay the onset of physical fatigue. However, the medical literature is also full of warning regarding the pitfalls. The United States Food and Drug Administration states that 400 milligrams of caffeine a day is generally safe for most healthy adults. Flooding your system with a highly concentrated 300 milligram can in 10 minutes can lead to sudden spikes in blood pressure, irregular heartbeats, and severe palpitations. Crucially, the American Academy of Pediatrics and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention state that children and teenagers should avoid energy drinks entirely. A developing adolescent cardiovascular and nervous system is simply not equipped to handle the massive stimulant loads, which can disrupt vital brain development and sleep patterns. Watch out for the sugar crash. A heavily sugared energy drink will give you a quick spike followed by a massive exhausting crash. Opt for sugar-free versions if you're looking for sustained alertness without the metabolic toll of drinking 15 teaspoons of liquid sugar. Never mix them with alcohol. The CDC strongly warns against this practice. The powerful stimulant effect of the energy drink masks the natural depressant effect of the alcohol. This makes you feel far less intoxicated than you actually are, significantly increasing the risk of alcohol poisoning and severe accidents. That brings us to the end of episode 7 of Beyond the Label. Hopefully, the next time you reach for an energy drink, you'll know exactly what those ingredients are doing to your brain and body. You won't be swayed by an extreme marketing myth, and you can make your own beverage choices based on solid science and your own personal health goals. Remember, there is no chemical substitute for a good night's rest, balanced diet, and a tall glass of water. Thank you so much for tuning in. Keep asking questions, keep reading those labels, and I'll catch you the next episode.